So let's talk. Let's give advice to the up and coming DP that, or a person that wants to become a DP. What advice would you give them as far as looking to build a portfolio or practical experience? How would that person go about that? What advice would you give them?
Take the smaller jobs, because I mean it's always not. You may not put it on your reel, but it gives you a better avenue to be creative sometimes. Like I used to work on a lot of big shows, like oh gosh, what's the one cooking show? Um, Top Chef. I worked on Top Chef
Yep.
and big shows, which are great. But you're there as a camera operator. You're putting that camera on your shoulder, and you're shooting, and that you're going to shoot, and you're keep things in focus, and keep things where they, and find your quadrants, your thirds, keep things in your, and go down to the food, come back up the face, that kind of stuff. That is your jam. You are shooting the show. But if you take a smaller show as a DP or whatever, that's sometimes more ways to be able to flex your creativity. I remember doing a show I did. It was called Wife Swap, and you think ABC. Oh my gosh, Wife Swap? That's a huge show. It's a
Yeah.
huge hit, and wow, that's yeah no. It was one camera operator, one audio, one PA, a director, and then and I think maybe an AP, associate producer. So, and they even told me when I first took the job, the supervising producer said, "Look, we don't care what it looks like. We just want it lit, and however you get it at the time, great." I'm like, "Oh my gosh, they don't care what it looks like. This is going to be awesome. This is because you can't mess up." So it gave you like, okay, if they don't care what it looks like, I'm going to light it, but then I'm going to make it look really cool with what I have, and I'm
Right.
going to flex my creativity and make it one step better than the guy before me, or vice versa. But yes, and it was such a fun show for the fact that I got to do whatever I wanted with lights. They didn't care. Okay, well, great. You can't mess it up. But it gave me an avenue to flex my creative juices and use different cookies and patterns and this and that and natural light and whatever. But yeah, I would start take a step back and do smaller shows and build your creativity that way and be
Okay.
able to flex like some creative juices. Then your bigger shows, then you can take those things that you learned that didn't work on some
Yep.
of the shows that kind of didn't matter to now the shows that are starting to get some more clout and they're bigger, and then you can go, well, that didn't work on this, so but this really did, and then you can flex your creative juices that way too.